Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Good pickup there by Marlon Mack, and he was a 1,000-yard runner in 2019 and has been very consistent in moving the ball for the Colts. Last 2 seasons, at least 8 touchdowns rushing each year.
What? Fishtail into the turn and just kept going.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yo, they hit that max speed, they start swerving.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And shit. Yeah.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Just get that shit.
Flushed out right.
Max
and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Jesus, boss.
That bitch was in the middle of the road, wasn't it? Just sitting there.
Play action. Now Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah, no.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
56 to Muck, boys. 56. Check 56. It's a party out. It's a party out.
Wentz to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
They go with Gurley on first down, but he goes nowhere. They bottle him up for a loss of a couple.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back, Good job declining that penalty.
That's taken on the 25. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Now a play fake. Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. He completes this one to Mack.
Mark it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yards you wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Colts are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Phone, it was that simple.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Don't forget about the green crack.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point.
They made a weed call, man. I just had the fuck.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point. And this remains a 7-6 game.
Shit, green suicide. It ain't the green crack we got. But I know his first after Wiz got KK, he was that was
back
green
out there to
suicide.
boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yep, what you crying for, man? Both of them just woke up from a nap. Come on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
you've
you've almost got to get down to those starting blocks if you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roll through them, around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Get back in here.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I fed their ass twice. I fed them breakfast twice. Fuck that. Because I gave him a little bullshit breakfast that I get Ashton just more.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Until you get the lunch. All time you get the lunch, you should be on.
It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Oh, no, the market.
Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Julian Blackmon. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication
that
they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events.
I'm saying, I be trying to brag for the niggas that got that had to get the hard drive to get bad game. You know?
The niggas that ain't got needed. I ain't got 10 games. They're like 6 or 7.
Let's go.
Get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
What you want, Trump?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh, shit, I got the
All right, go eat your cereal.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10
SpongeBob
at their own 20-yard line.
Who just came in here? Somebody just came in here? No, in the party. Marcus.
Pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I know he's mad. I know this nigga is mad.
Just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little.
Whole right side, bro.
let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Come on. I don't like the gas.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
Y'all get no duty?
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Corey Davis.
A gain of 39 that time.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10.
Touchdown.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up.
Get your bottle.
Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, that was my block.
To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
What you doing, Tim?
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
What the fuck are we up in these?
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one for Indianapolis resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Oh,
1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Wentz. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a run with Matt. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh. Yo, he hit it. That was on the butt.
Wentz. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Mack. Skirts by at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
How about that?
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go, Sean.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Jets first down.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Croft, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Say it again. I couldn't hear you, yo. Speak up. I can't hear you. True.
On play action, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Wentz now to throw. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. 23 yards the pickup there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll get this one to Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down.
Wentz now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for T.Y. Hilton. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And now look at him go. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Boy. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tank.
This thing is jump.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
Blankenship out to kick off. Taken about 7 yards deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's a run by Coleman to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Taken down by Reuben Foster. A gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 9 now. Able to shake him off. He'll drop this down to Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Hold on.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Oh, great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Marlon Mack, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Wentz. He completes this one to Mack. Mack gets hit and the ball is free. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Garyon Conley. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. Campbell making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I know that on draft day, Jonathan Taylor was disappointed he didn't go in the 1st round, but when he heard his name called in the 2nd round by the Indianapolis Colts, he had to be jumping up and down with excitement because of their big, strong, physical offensive line.
And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
Kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Jets 31, Colts 28. Rodrigo Blankenship.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
1-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Right.
And he is going to get this one back to the
looking at this
20-yard
shit, listening to
line.
that shit.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
6 yards left on 2nd down. They go right back to Mack. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. He's giving them a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Because I already, I don't even use my index finger for nothing, R1 or L1. I mean, R1 or R2. I don't use my index finger at all. I use my middle finger.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point 4th quarter lead. 2nd and 6. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Not even using his thumb to move.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
1st down, New York.
Playing that shit, like really going, but he was getting killed.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Airing one out for Crowder. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but now it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Airing one out for Crowder. And that is incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
56. Check 56. Hey, tighten down.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Mack. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Caution, let's get in right now.
Now a toss running left is Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I gotta lay down
Marlon Mack, 37 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
73 overall
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Mix the score, Colts 42, Jets 31.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Turn that dumbass music off, I scored.
This will make it into the end zone.
And then I just scored again.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Since somebody playing some music
At their own 23-yard line.
What you listening to? Next Richie. There we go.
What? I've been doing this shit
Jets
since
offense
forever.
coming up now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum.
I don't know, maybe because I don't know, yo. I heard some stuff. I don't know.
No, nigga, this is like PlayStation 3 days. Like, they would just be
Beginning
you
of
got
the
his
drive
music,
there
I
as they'll
got my
get 20
music.
and a 1st
I don't play
down.
music when I play
They need a
music.
touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Just
Pretty
gotta
good
have
start to the
kids,
drive,
music
though.
out the
Yeah,
window.
good start to the drive, but the urgency
Hell
has
yeah,
to
boy,
really
you
be
gotta
increased
listen,
by
boy.
both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
She bought her
And he's
shit.
going to
She
take
got
this
shit
one
on the
across
TV. That little
midfield
LT
and into
shit.
Colts territory.
Oh, nigga, I hate
A
Sundays,
good run there
man.
on 1st down, and it'll
I
leave
hate
them with
'em.
a 2nd and 2.
Nigga, I be in the room sleep. I just hear the motherfucking TV in the living room. That thing they just got motherfucking Monica, Alicia Keys, and all them motherfuckers just
Again, they
blasting
run
through
with
the
Gurley.
motherfuckers.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard.
This year, look,
That's
I
going
ain't
to
gonna
take
use
guys to the 2-minute
Bitch, you
warning.
woke me up.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I was sleeping nice. So these motherfuckers started praising.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. So they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Yeah, Gurley ain't
with Gurley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And why the Ravens keep trying to get Julio?
Decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
You know how many niggas in these Ravens fan groups I be arguing with, yo? Like, we don't need the nigga, yo.
Successful.
I keep telling niggas 14-2 with no superstar. Lamar was pretty much the only fucking superstar on the team, and they just was giving him that because he's Lamar.
Now you got weapons, cuz you don't need that man.
We
You
got
got
Sammy
young
Watkins. Now we got a nice stocky Hollywood, because Hollywood been putting on that muscle.
Yeah,
you got J.K. Dobbins and Gus now. Like, man,
that nigga working out like a motherfucker, yo.
Well, J.K. a little, they call that nigga a little
now
tight.
A shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now in desperation.
Somebody gonna highlight, won't you retire Ray Rice's number?
And he's got it. It's caught for a
Retired.
touchdown.
He earned it, to be
and
honest.
they have taken the lead here
put
in
on
the
the
final
work.
seconds.
Yeah, he definitely got that ring.
And he got the,
hey, yo, my favorite moment, I ain't gonna lie,
Of course, we knew he had a strong arm.
My favorite moment of that nigga Ray Rice, he ran Tyler Miley. I love that shit.
When the pressure's on,
ran his ass over.
I never
he
forget.
just did right there.
I don't know which Brown player it was.
As a 2-point conversion is successful.
It was a Browns player. Ray Rice stiff armed the shit out of him, yo. When I say stiff arm, yo, like, he was a linebacker too. Like, nigga, feet went in the air. Like, it's one of them games where it's slippery outside. Nigga, feet went straight in the air. Ray Rice kept going for like 20 more yards.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I never forget that play,
still
yo.
with 3 timeouts.
Or that
We'll
play
see if
against
they
the
want to
Chargers
use him
when it
here
was
as
like
the
4th
kneel
and
down
21,
comes.
and he got that shit all the way back. And we won.
Yeah.
I never forget that shit, nigga. I brought that shit. I was working that Giant, nigga. I brought that shit up. The motherfucking nigga, one of the customers named the exact time, the exact 4th down it was, all that shit.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount
yeah.
of
I was sitting there beefing with them little niggas. Nigga, I had a fucking Redskins fan in my department.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, with Redskins, yo, they gonna be alright this year, yo.
No, they not.
If they get a quarterback,
No, they not.
that defense gonna be cool though.
as an offensive
The
coordinator.
Redskins is just like the
You can do
Browns.
anything wrong, whatever you call, run,
Yeah,
pass,
get
it's
a
all
nice
gonna work.
squad and don't do nothing.
And you know what's
Don't do
crazy, yo? Cleveland ain't even really make no changes this year, yo. You know what they
Shit,
did? All they
the
wouldn't
fuck
do was
they
got a
didn't.
safety, yo.
The fuck they didn't.